Hello, everybody. Good morning. This is Natalie of Natalie Levin Astrology. Um, Today is August 1st, 2024, and the moon has moved into Cancer. I can feel that. I can feel it feeling less. Let's see, how can I put it? I'm going to move this light. Hold on, let me pause this so I can move the light a little so you can see me better. Okay, now you can see me slightly better. Um, So the moon has entered Cancer, which I have a Cancer moon. I know that it's not everybody's favorite moon. It is the moon's favorite. It's it's the moon's favorite sign. The moon's favorite sign is Cancer, so it's like the moon loves being there, and it is an invitation for us all to, when the moon's in Cancer, to feel our feelings more, slow down, um, do things that perhaps if it's possible for you are more nurturing, even if it's for 1 minute today. I'm going to sit, like, it can look like this. I'm going to sit like this. Even just assuming that shape for me quiets everything down, the shape of sitting in meditation. Even though I'm not particularly regular with my meditation, I honestly do not do it very often. Um, but I do pray every day. And so taking the shape of sitting cross-legged if you can, and if you can't, you make up another way to sit, can be like everything simply settles. So that's an option for that for today with the moon in Cancer to slow down and sit even for a minute. Um, you know, I'm going to say this again. There is so much chatter out in the realms. So if you're watching the news, if you're listening to the news, if you are watching current events and getting a lot of input about current events, that might be a lot of clutter. It this is the thought. I want to offer this up to you, especially with Neptune in Pisces right now. Neptune in Pisces is related to the media and the screen, and it can be related to not knowing what is real and what is actually happening when you are receiving information from the news, from the media. And so I would invite you to keep that in mind, that we are having Neptune in Pisces right now. It's very strong, it's very loud, and okay. So yes, when I see something told to me on a screen, I'm going to be curious to know, does it match my physical experience in the world? And I'm going to invite myself to trust my experience in the world, perhaps more than what I'm seeing on the screen. How about that? There's also this idea when I might have told this story before, but when the Dalai Lama, let me turn this, is that better? Oh, that's better. When the Dalai Lama, one day he was shown the TV, and he was shown, like, let's pretend he was shown Dynasty or Beverly Hills 90210. So he sees that show and he starts laughing, and he's like laughing and laughing. And whoever was showing it to him was like, why are you finding this so funny? And he's like, because watching this, he had never seen a TV before. He's like, watching this is like being in life. This is what our life, our lives are some sort of show that we chose to come into as physical beings. So I chose an interesting show. I'm sure you chose an interesting show. And part of the show is actually my waking up to the fact that I'm in a show. Like, oh, okay. This is not the true. I'm sitting in a hotel lobby, right? I don't know why I'm whispering that. I'm sitting in a hotel lobby right now, and I am receiving the light from the props above me. I have this computer in front of me. Someone was like, Here's a laptop, this is great." As part of the show, I have to eat and breathe and drink water. And so when I invite that viewpoint in, which is not easy to do all the time, and I will really honor that. Like their vibration, the invitation right now can be, can I keep coming back to a vibration of love, of, and the answer might be no. So when I think of coming back to a vibration of love, if I think about I have a child, if I think about my child, I can lean into it. If I think about my cat, I can lean into it. If I think about the flower that I saw this morning on the porch, I can lean into it. So maybe it's that. Maybe you lean into something that actually evokes for you a sense of unconditional love. And even if for 1 second a day you're able to lean into that, I believe that that is helpful and raises your vibration and frequency and allows the frequencies of others to raise around you as well, to rise. So that would be something that's bubbling up for me right now because there's going to continue to be a lot of information coming. Mars and Jupiter are both in Gemini, and Mars is talking loudly to the sun. It's called a sextile. Mars is sextiling the sun right now. Mars in Gemini is sextiling the sun in Leo. So there's like, hey, did you know this? Did you know this? And also Venus and Uranus are in a square, so it can be it there. I invite you to keep alert and awake for possibilities of, whoa, I'm feeling more connected to my sense of worth. Boom, like I wake up to, wait, it's not okay for me to always be the one who gives my seat to everybody else. Or on the opposite end of the spectrum, maybe I am the one who always wants a seat, and maybe I could see what it's like for me to stand, like through this bus ride, for example. It could be that kind of awakening, like an awakening of a really generous, open heart. What would that be like? That's an option. That is a possibility as well right now. Whew. Okay, my friends. I'm going to leave you with that. I do have appointments available next week. I love you, and I will be in contact. Okay, take good care.